Stop making excuses to not exercise. In this video, we're talking about all the ways to fit exercise into your life to finally get healthy and fit. Welcome to the Health How-To channel, where we talk about some great life hacks and easy tips to achieve better health. Please subscribe and share your best tips for sticking to your exercise routine so that we can all benefit in our own personal journey to better health. On January 1st, it seems like everybody has the same New Year's resolution: lose weight and get fit. Now, I'm not sure what's harder, losing weight or getting fit, but it's pretty safe to say that most people quickly go back to their old junk food eating sedentary lifestyle within a few days or weeks. Let's face it, it's tough to motivate yourself to exercise. We all vaguely know that exercise is good for us. Here are a few important reasons to exercise. Number 1, exercising helps to regulate your blood pressure and improves your blood circulation so that your tissues can receive the nutrients it needs and expel the toxins and waste products effectively. Number 2, aerobic exercise keeps your heart healthy and strong. Number 3, strength training helps to build stronger muscles and joints. Number 4, weight-bearing exercises help to build stronger, denser bones. Number 5, stretching exercises improve your flexibility. Number 6, exercise helps regulate your blood sugar levels and revs up your metabolism so that you can reach and maintain a healthy weight. Number 7, exercise helps with stress and anxiety relief. Number 8, exercise tires you out so that you can get good quality sleep. Number 9, exercise helps to regulate your hormones. Number 10, exercise helps keep your brain healthy and improves your ability to learn, remember, and problem solve. Exercise also delays cognitive decline like dementia and Alzheimer's. Number 11, exercise heals injuries. Number 12, exercise decreases pain and inflammation. Number 13, exercise helps to manage symptoms of chronic diseases like arthritis, autoimmune disease, lung disease, and gastrointestinal issues like Crohn's and irritable bowel syndrome. According to the Chronic Disease Center, 6 out of every 10 Americans live with a chronic disease. Number 14, exercise helps prevent serious diseases and the leading causes of death: cancer, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. And number 15, exercise keeps you mobile, independent, and improves your quality of life. So we all agree that exercise is good for us, yet very few of us exercise on a regular basis. Everybody knows that smoking causes cancer, but why do people still do it? Logic is only a piece of the puzzle. It really comes down to the ability to make exercising a consistent habit. Here are 8 categories of the most common excuses to not exercise. Number 1, time. Some common reasons in this category include: I have no time, I work long hours, I have to take care of other people, I have too many other things or more important things to do. Time is a valid concern. It's probably the most common reason why we find ways to not exercise. It helps if you first try to figure out what your fitness goals are and then work out how much time is actually needed. For example, you want to improve your back flexibility and so that you can fix your back pain. Well, you could probably target your back, hips, and neck in about 7 or less stretches, especially if you combine your neck stretches with your back and hip stretches. Let's say you hold each for 30 seconds. That's a total of 3.5 minutes. A lot of back stretches are done as floor exercises. So do them in bed as soon as you hear your morning alarm go off. You don't even have to bother opening your eyes. Boom, you're done with your exercise before you've even gotten out of bed. So what if your goal is to get those 6-pack abs? Well, strengthening should be done 3 to 4 days per week to give those muscles enough time to build and repair. Again, if you do 10 types of abdominal and core exercises at 3 seconds each for 30 repetitions each, that would be about 15 minutes. By the way, that's 300 repetitions. So if you're a beginner, you may find that you could even do each major muscle group within those 15 minutes, 3 to 4 days a week. You could even think about doing those 15 minutes when you're lifting groceries, your laptop bag, laundry basket, or baby. Now, if your goal is to build cardiovascular endurance, achieve a healthy weight, or manage your blood sugar, then the time you put in starts to matter a little more. Physical activity guidelines advise 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. It's up to you to decide how to break that down, but 30 minutes, 5 days a week is usually the best habit-forming way. If you're a beginner, a 30-minute walk could mean 15 minutes to pick up your coffee and 15 minutes back. Or walking with your kids to and from school. Remember, walking your dog counts too. If you're more advanced or younger, you could do a 20-minute HIIT or high-intensity interval training routine that burns more calories during and even after your session than a steady state exercise like jogging. There are a ton of great YouTube HIIT workouts that are geared towards all types of exercise levels. Watch one YouTube video for 20 minutes, 5 days a week, and you'll have hit your fitness goals. As a note, one reason why vigorous exercise seems like such a pain, especially for women, is the shower, hair, and makeup factor. Nobody wants to shower, do their hair, and then their makeup twice, or worry about getting sweaty at work. That's the main reason why doing your exercises in the morning cuts down on any unnecessary time. The other important reason why morning workouts tend to be the best is that our willpower is often the highest in the morning. Much like a phone battery, our willpower is finite. Willpower is at its highest in the morning and then slowly gets depleted as the day goes on. You can pretty much guarantee that by the time you finish work or school, and then you have to think about dinner and all the other responsibilities you may have, you'll be too exhausted to even think about exercising. Of course, you can also split the 150 minutes into 2 weekend sessions of 75 minutes. That could mean a vigorous hike, bike ride, yoga session, or exercise class in person or online. Number 2, the second category of exercise excuses is around the time of day. Have you ever found yourself saying, I can't get up early in the morning to exercise? Or how about it's too late at night to exercise? Both reasons can be valid, and both can be avoided with some planning and working with your natural sleep-wake cycle. Are you a night owl and love to sleep in? Well, you probably won't be successful if you try to fight your natural sleep-wake cycle. In this case, a walk after dinner might be the best way to time your exercise. Hopefully, it will tire you out so that you fall asleep earlier too. Are you an early bird? Then your ideal time to exercise will be in the morning. Don't worry, it doesn't mean that you need to jump out of bed and start exercising right away. You can take your time and have your morning coffee and then go for whatever exercise suits you. I think the best time of day to do non-sweaty exercise is actually when you're at work. That's easy to say if you have a physical job, but if you have a sedentary job, you'll have to make a bit more effort. There are lots of stretching exercises you can do right in your chair. You can have walking meetings, standing desks, take the stairs, do calf raises and squats, and generally find any excuse you can to get up and move around. And the best part is that when you get home, you're done with your exercise and you got paid while doing them. Number 3, the third category of exercise excuses is energy. It's a catch-22. The less you move, the more tired you feel. And being too tired to move leads to being sprawled out on the couch for hours. But the opposite is true too. The more active you are, the more energetic you feel. How can we get to that energetic stage if we're always too tired to exercise? You just have to start slowly and at a low intensity. Don't think, just do it. There are times of the day where you will feel a little more energetic. Consider exercising before meals. There's something about hunger that makes us perk up in search of food. Also, if you wait to exercise after eating, you probably won't want to be doing any vigorous burpees on a full stomach. Try to avoid scheduling vigorous exercise around 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Those times are often when we have natural slumps in our energy. One more tip. I don't think anybody wants to exercise immediately after they get home from work or school. Instead, make sure you drive to the gym directly. There's just too much going on as soon as we get home, and our motivation to exercise will disappear completely once we cross the front door. Number 4. The fourth category is fear of exercising or feeling ashamed. Are you afraid that you're too uncoordinated? That's the beauty of online classes. You can turn your camera off or do YouTube videos. And when you feel more confident that you have the basic moves down, then join in-person classes or skip coordinated activities like dance or aerobics classes completely and stick with walking or weight training and expand your thinking beyond the usual sports. What about curling or frisbee golf or pickleball? Are you afraid to look silly? Don't join competitive sports leagues. Stick to beginners level solo or one-on-one sports like golf or tennis. Or how about taking classes where you learn how to skate? If you're confused about how to use the weight machines, that's what the gym staff is for. They will gladly show you the correct way to use the machines and give you some tips on proper form. Or hire a personal trainer for a few sessions to design a plan specific to your needs. Are you afraid that you'll look too old? You're never too old to exercise. In fact, exercise becomes more and more important as we age. There are plenty of community center fitness programs that are geared to older adults. These lower cost programs often feature balance exercises, fall prevention classes, lower intensity aerobics, and pool exercise classes for adults with back pain and achy hips and knees. The fifth category of exercise excuses is pain or health reasons. Being afraid that you'll injure yourself or aggravating existing injuries is a legitimate concern. Here's where a healthcare professional like a physiotherapist can really help. They can prescribe appropriate, personalized foundational exercises to help build muscle and joint flexibility that will help you heal properly and prevent future problems from poor compensation patterns. They can guide you on pacing, exercise intensity, and proper form. And finally, they can adapt any exercise to your fitness goals and health condition. Remember, exercise is the medicine that you make yourself to heal your muscles, tendons, and ligaments, heart, lungs, brain, nerves, and bones. Number 6, weather. Do these excuses sound familiar? It's too hot and or humid. It's too cold and or windy. It's raining. It's too sunny. This is why you need to have a variety of activities that you can do inside and outside. If the weather is great, go outside to walk, bike ride, or play catch with the kids. Soak up that crucial bone-building, mood-enhancing, and pain-relieving vitamin D. Otherwise, do indoor exercise videos or strength training. Number 7, money. Don't let a lack of spare cash affect your health any more than it has to. Statistics clearly show that poverty is associated with poor health like diabetes, heart and lung disease, stroke, disability, and a shorter life expectancy. Major factors include poor nutrition, inability to access healthcare, poor working conditions, and untreated mental health issues. Exercise can be completely free. You don't need a gym membership, special classes, personal trainers, special clothing, or fancy clothes. Weights can be household items. You can exercise in bare feet. There are enough serious barriers to good health when you don't have enough money. Don't let exercise be one of them. Number 8, and the last category of common exercise excuses is the lack of interest. It's not hard to find something more fun to do than exercise. I'd much rather be scrolling mindlessly or binge watching or even cleaning than running. If you can relate, then it's time to find ways to make exercise fun. Are you an extrovert who loves socializing? A gym, regularly scheduled exercise class, or house league team might be right up your alley. Are you someone who is very analytical, methodical, and maybe a wee bit competitive? Try using an app that gamifies your exercise or activity. There are tons of apps that range from being a simple streak tracker to a full-blown competition amongst a whole online community that can help you keep track of your stats. Do you find exercise boring because there doesn't seem to be a tangible outcome or purpose? Instead of running to nowhere on a treadmill, a sport like golf might be the better way to go. Also, exercise can be in the form of intense physical labor. You can work on overhauling your landscaping little by little, renovating and cleaning up the garage. Once you've finished up with your own projects, you can volunteer to help out your neighbors too. You'll be the most popular person on your street. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any health how-to videos where we talk about easy ways to improve your health. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.